Who's that little cool dude? Who's that cool dude? Who's that cool dude?
You won't look.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I can know you.
No, we're not going in yet, Charlie. No tissues this time.
How are you doing?
Eddie, you'll have to go in and see her inside. She won't get out. She won't get out. It's not fair on her. Bernie. Yeah. Or will be closed. Oh no, they don't really it's just so that people can't take pictures before she gets in.
I'm doing a 3D video and she knows this.
Oh, that's
all right.
Okay, so as long as she doesn't mind.
No, she knows. I told her about this.
Hang on, wait now. Hang on, my finger. I need my finger. Alright, come on, my way.
Where's Jack and Lee? Where's Jack and Lee? Jack and Lee have to be with us. Okay.
You can't do it. What do you do?
PJ, you got Jack and Lee. They have to be out here.
PJ's dad is inside.
Go to the chapel and we're gonna get married.
That's grand, Dad.
Oh, you're taking the
Lee, you going to get Jack?
Jack coming, Jack's going to know.
Yeah, will you go and get him?
Down your desk now, Gary.
Tell him his mommy's out here.
We'll be out now in a
I'll
minute.
just put this here, right? That's for Lee and Jack.
Want to get the shot as well?
Over this way, Dolly.
That's the look at bird. Annie, look at your lovely flower.
Coming?
What?
Yeah, we'll see if it's damaged. I'm going to get out of here.
Hi, Jack.
Sasa was in the car.
Hey. Hey. He's like, Mammy doesn't look like Mammy.
You like my lovely dress? Yeah. I know, like, give me my picture. 1 second.
You're so handsome, Jack. I love your new shoes, Jack.
Okay. Oh, you're so smart. Okay.
And look at Lee. Oh my God, you are just gorgeous. You're like twins.
Jack, you look
And the hair and all. You're like twins.
Yeah, and you had me worried. Somebody had me worried last night when they said one shoe was different than the other.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Must have to look at it.
Lift it out. Leslie, you're on.
Okay, are we?
Yeah,
Water.
lift it up, lift it up.
That's it.
Okay, you all get together there.
You coming in here for the picture, Jack?
Yeah.
Beside Mommy, over here beside Michelle.
You stand here beside Mommy.
Come the front.
Lee, you.
lovely. Well done. Well done.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Vanessa. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much.
Caroline and PJ. And ladies and gentlemen, if you could please be upstanding so we can welcome our bride and groom for this evening, Mr. and Mrs. Cweeve.
I'm going to avoid the wrong.
we're going to have a couple of speeches, so I'll be giving a talk and Martin will give a talk that my father plays. But I just want to just begin by giving a few thanks to a few people. I mean, there's a few people, without whom the night wouldn't have been possible in the day as well. So I just want to thank the list of people, short list. So Claire Kaplan, who's a wedding coordinator, Father Tom, who's the priest at the ceremony. We had the two musicians, we had Amanda and Sinead, the singer and the harpist. And the flowers, there's beautiful flowers on the table, the orchids. That was Esther. My uncle Lawrence, who did the photography. And then, yeah, very, very beautiful. But as well, a lot of people travel down, and I really want to thank everyone who did that. Particularly a lot of people from the choirs came a very far way. So I mean, there's big thanks there. And the last thanks, just before I hand over to Martin, the last thanks to my cousin Donna, who for weeks now has been, like on both sides, on the groom side and on the bride side, has been, taking care of clothes and literally up until the last minute. She was fixing stuff outside the church, she was absolutely fantastic. So what I'll do is I'm just going to hand over to Martin and he's going to say a few words and he'll pass back. And we'll do a little round, but we'll try and keep it short and sweet. So thanks.
Hello everybody, can you hear me? I'm glad for taking half of my speech. Well, not a bit of a speech on his own, but before I do go into my speech, a lot of people have come up to myself and Veronica and said how stunning Vanessa looked and how stunning Cweeve looked as well this morning in the church. And I'm sure the same was said to Liz and Agnes. So what we'll do is we'll relay what she said to us through a round of applause for the bride and the groom.
Yes.
Looking for the speech. At the shopping list for tomorrow. Well, I want to start, like Garrod said, the first thing I want to say is to welcome everybody here. Alright, okay. On behalf of Veronica and myself, a big thank you to every one of you people here today who came to Vanessa and Cweeve's wedding. And I know an awful lot of you have gone out of your way to be here with business and all this and everything. And fair play to you for coming here today. And especially people that came from, I want to see, can I say this now without looking at the paper? America, Australia, Canada and England. A big perfect thank you to everybody. Now, Claire Coughlin was a very, very big help here at the hotel with organising everything here with the flowers and everything. And I know the women done a couple of trips in and out and everything seemed to work. This thing's on. Yeah. So a very big thank you to Claire from ourselves as well, okay? Right. Father Tom came over to me here about an hour and a half ago and had a pint in my hand and he says to me, Martin, he says, I won't be able to stay for the dinner. I says, sure, that's alright, so will they organise it for you for another day? He said to me, I have that organised already, but I don't know when I'll get it. He said, but he'll get it anyway. So, fair play to Father Tom. We were up there for the rehearsals, as the fella says, the trial run last Wednesday night. And he was throwing cracks and everything. He was making everybody feel so comfortable. And he relaxed us in, he was talking about the speeches and the bride and the groom and everybody. And again, I want to say a very special thank you to Father Tom. This morning, when I walked into the church with Vanessa on my arm and said, and the first thing that struck me was yourselves. When you all just turned around with cameras and everything, and I was absolutely, you know, I felt very, very proud to be standing next to Vanessa. And again, you know, it's you people that make the day as well, like, you know, and that just hit me like a ton of bricks. And the second thing that hit me then was the music that was played throughout the ceremony, and I have to say it brought a lump to my throat, but I don't think I shed it here yet anyway. You know, but a big thank you to the two girls. Thank you. Now, I have to say there's a lady here, and everybody plays their part. But there's a woman here, Esther Murphy, who done the flower arrangements for the wedding. And I think, I believe, was it 2 or 3 days she needed to do these. But Esther, you have a skill and an art here, and as my grandfather, Lord of Mercy, used to say, God bless your hands, Esther, and thank you very much. Donna McGettigan. Donna, thank you for all the work you've done with the girls, you know, tightening them up and doing this and doing that, and it's much appreciated. It was right, thanks, Donna. Mention the bridesmaids, okay. Well, so what more can I say? You've seen them yourselves, lads. They're absolutely gorgeous. Them dresses were hanging in my bedroom for 5 or 6 but Vanessa's wedding dress was hanging in the bedroom as well. You know, and I was told not to peek at them. And well, you couldn't miss the lovely dresses. But Vanessa had her wedding dress she had it locked away in the safe. But when I seen it this morning, I said, oh, look, stop. I don't know, but I want to say it to Caroline, Michelle, Erin and Veronica. Thank you. I said, you look absolutely wonderful, ladies, and I swear to God, Phil, thank you very much. And but that's it really. So thanks again, lads. Thanks again. To the groomsmen. Well, I have to say to the lads, he scrubbed up very well. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. I know, like we said, he probably done sweet FBA, but you're looking, you were here anyway, you know. Thanks a million. The page boys and the flower girls were our 3 grandkids. I start with the eldest fella first, Lee. He's down there someplace anyway. He has a lot of friends in Shannon, and he's a popular young fella. So he has a very good friend sitting there beside him. Mark what? I've done it. Sorry, now, and Jack as well. I was very proud of Jack. that's his booty. Alright. And last but not least, the tree is a little girl that reminded me very much of Vanessa when Vanessa was a baby. Annie Mae McGuire. Where's Annie? She's down there somewhere. Yeah, so I think thank you to them too as well, lads. And Cweeve, alright, okay. The first thing I have to say is I have to stay very good friends with Cweeve because myself and PJ, we have a boat there, we do a lot of fishing, but we haven't been doing a lot of fishing lately, but he has other hobbies to look after as well there, as in down golfing and everything, like, you know. But, and the wife as well, but I have to stay in good terms with Cweeve because he bought a boat there. It's a 16-foot a tinny, as we call it, right? And if I want to get out fishing, lads, you know, I have to stay on his good side. So I want to stay on his good side. So, yeah. I know Cweeve and Vanessa they were seen, as the priest said this morning, how long he went out, and they looked at each other. But I'll tell you how long they went out. They went out 11 years, 2 months and 3 days. And I know the first day he met her. That's all I'd say. But I'm only talking now. You're not taking me serious now, right? But I know Cweeve for the last 10 years anyway, and I have to say, I know they went to Australia there and they broke all our hearts, and I'm sure Blaze and Agnes it broke their hearts as well. But sure, look at when they came back, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We were delighted to have them home. But about 2 years ago, myself and Cweeve were down. I can't name the lake now because everybody will go down there fishing. Right? But what was the word of that one? But we were down fishing anyway. I mean, we had good old days fishing. We caught some pike and more pike, right? It was all pike we were after on the day. And when we came back off the lake and back down the river, we put the boat up in the trailer, Cweeve pulled the boat out, and we were putting our gear away. Cweeve was putting it, takes about an hour to put the gear away for him and another hour for me, right? But when we had it all done, he came back down, waddling down to me, and he said to me, Mark, he says, I have to ask you a question. And I said, well, it's fire. I thought thinking he was going to talk about fishing or whoever was going to go out the following week. No, he says, have I your permission to marry your daughter? He said.
Yeah.
That's what he said to me.
Yeah.
And I said nothing. I just put up my hand like that, and I said, all right, here we go. I just took his hand, and I said, you have Cweeve, and that was it. Now, I didn't think that was, you know, some people stay with tradition and some people don't. But fair play to Cweeve, the priest asked him, when we were going to trial runs in the church, he says, do you want to stick with tradition and all that? Yeah, you're 10 minutes late for Vanessa coming and all that. And he said, yeah. So that was it. So he says to me that day, he said to me, whatever you do, Mark, he says, say nothing to Veronica, my wife, and I didn't. And I was mad to tell her. But whatever you do, he says, say nothing to Vanessa. Well, I knew we placed there anyway. So, yeah, they got engaged, and that was 2 years ago, and 2 years ago, that was like 2 days ago. The time is just flying. Like, I'm 38 now. You know, alright, okay. But, yeah, it's older we get. Alright. Okay. Talk about Vanessa. Well, okay. Talk about Vanessa. Well, sure, what can I say? She says it all, really, doesn't she? Absolutely. for a fact that the man she married today comes from great old stock, Agnes and Blaze himself. And sort it out. Right? And Vanessa, you know, she has, I'm getting harder to read the second half of the speech now, and I'll tell you why. Last night in the house, it was only myself and Veronica, and this was early in the evening. And I sat down there with a pen and paper, and I started writing out the speech. And I got halfway through it, and I swear, you want to see this, lads, it's crazy. But halfway through it, I had to stop, because there was a knock on the door, and there was an invasion into the house with the women, right? So I had to put the paper and pen away, and that was it. So I drank a few glasses of lemonade, and then I drank another few glasses of orange, I think it was. Right? But as the night went on, sure, it was getting better, and sure, the more the night went on, the more orange and lemonade I was drinking. So, but when I got a chance during the evening, when they were busy doing this and busy doing that, I got the viral again. Well, I swear to God, the writing is going this way, and it's going that way, and it's all over the shop. It's crazy what a few minutes can do to you. Now, I'd like to say, welcome Cweeve, and we're back into the family, and you're one of us, and you know that, Cweeve. And looking at the eyes, it's good numbers of the
I hope the battery lasts.
That's it, lads, and I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Oh yeah, there was a little thing, there was a little joke. Well, this happened now years ago with Vanessa, and it was, there's a lady here, Caroline, she's a school teacher. And she knows what I'm talking about. Am I right to say the word fractions these days? Oh, okay, yeah, you know, with the void and all that, okay. But years ago, when Veronica, I used to be doing the homework with Vanessa, I take my turn at it as well. And Veronica used to say to me, Martin, you're better at the maths and the fractions and all this than what I am. So I said, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And I was doing the homework with her and all that. So it came to the division and the fractions, you know, the halves and the quarters and the 1/8 and the 1/16.